Maminko quickly. Na mene the national organizer of the NDC. Era Joseph Yamin ending kobo. Obey matching Wakwaba, Hayo Nia 95.1. Bibia Boko there.
Mini so Bibi and Timin Yaboko looking at what is going on in the country. Very good scene and very good news, especially with the discriminatory actions by the police. Let me say the police, because all these arrests are made by the police. Some of us are getting very disappointed in the IGP. Very, very disappointed in the IGP. And sometimes Yanumbi feel say people who have security training background. I was so motivated the ordinary Ghanaian. And the ordinary Ghanaian, no, and also change the security personnel, no. There, I was a security personnel who said immediately the citizens loses confidence in the state security. It's a national security threat. And I'm surprised to say the IGP, a very respected officer of the Ghana Police Service. Some of us, you pay now some free, a brand no junior rank to the top. Some of us feel say his professionalism are good enough for baby our one. But it looks like the IGP is allowing himself to be used. And here, the time of this current IGP will be the time Ghana will not experience any better history going into the 2024 election. Because we are there. Any disturbance that is happening, the IGP's name will be mentioned, and the current IGP is Dr. Dampari. When the citizen loses confidence in the state security apparatus, it's a national security threat. And baby, a chrono, a dinner, and so on the fence. And I'm surprised that the IGP and the police and the national security are not aware and concerned about the safety and the peace in this country. Over me pardon the national security, because as we speak now, an accountant in the national security coordinator. So you can just be convinced with the kind of insecurity but same cannot be said about the IGP. The make selective justice is that baby in Kofu apart from the fact that NDC when you want to use the legal means to secure bail for Kofu, you say a directive from Accra. Whether the IGP's name is being used, and I say really, on a share Chile, and oh yes, sir, at the end, it's something that we all want to come out and find out before a next step is taken. So, I don't think any problem you look on Tokwa, near Chibako, near Jabak, one nipa bako awakun Tokwada, and insecurity. I shouldn't be the one teaching the security police for what is security. Even though I'm a security background, I'm not supposed to be the one teaching them what is security. I'm not the one supposed to teach them how to maintain peace. I'm not the one to tell them that it takes two to tango. Nipa mionu and edge nipa mionu na kontokwa. And when you want to foster peace, you have to deal with the two sides. But in this current situation, we are only dealing with one side.
Now, so
Ninyante say nipa wo NDC nino sekai wa kumadano. The man is hospitalized, or the hospital is here. The police is saying, say, Yambaya report. Meanwhile, the police were present when this confusion is here.
Now, so just I mean, quick one. So, are you by this saying, police for a selective justice, Anna?
I have already said that. And yeah, by this, Madikaya can starting me statement, by that. That Okunor is not at peace because of the selectiveness of the Ghana Police Service and the current government. What is it? How would you, the police, on what justification, Naa Koryoo? On what justification? Because nipa no ma invite no waba match on statement mama ni bail. You invite that person again, not because they say before price you. Then you detain the person. Look at what happened at Cantonment Police Station, when a whole crowd slept at that place. The actions of the police is causing financial loss again to the state because it was very unnecessary for the tear gas or motor to Onua. Tear gas on me pato, yantiti ngura, and the koto. A meant for development of this country. That tear gas near Tuama police for it is when the need arises, when it is very important. When before you can release those tear gases, but it means that we have to refill that vacuum. Now, the police to tear gas when indeed they are Naa Koryoo on baseless grounds. I can Cantonment Police Station for the police to start firing tear gas. Tell me. When the citizen loses confidence in the state security, instant justice is what happens.
But so Joseph,
and instant justice meaning you are a journalist. I am speaking as a security person. Men call me a security analyst or a security expert. I know because of my background. I am speaking as a security person now, and I'm telling you, sir. Instant justice comes about when the citizens loses confidence in the state security. I don't think you check and by law watching you go and hand that person over to the police. Now police for at the court. Now court I prefer the right punishment for that person. But when the people believe say the Nippon call police for a while, that is why they say that let us do whatever we want to do because there will be no law to deal with that person. That is the current situation we are facing now. So all over.
So
NDC for disturbances at registration center. MP before Bubu, easy for tent or for people to sit under and have shelter and be able to do transfer in the full glare of the police. Say NDC and who and Frama and a tent, except take a crack cabana catching the Dakoto. What kind of selective justice is that?
So the NDC as a political party, are we the national organizer? Diana Mobeye.
We are the intimidation they want to met out to us, and scare. What we know is that our people are resolute. What we know is that the struggle for independence and not from, but the people are ready to secure the second independence of Ghana on the 7th of December. And no matter the kind of intimidation, our people are ready to be there. And we as leaders of the party are giving that leadership to the people. They should be prepared to arrest everybody in the police cells. They should be prepared to kill everybody in this country. Without a human being. What kind of the IGP must get up. Maybe over Frebia. You go in there and arrest on the basis is our contokwa. Meanwhile, you know very well that the person you have arrested, one carry, one new will be at them. You go in there and say, and you are going to arrest you arrest one person and you don't arrest anybody. In fact, you even find out that the person who arrest him, he is just an Abubu driver. I will convey a from 1 village to the registration center. Watching in and we are praying for a year bail for that person. Yes, the IGPC and Father on what grounds? On what grounds? The IGP and and I asked the police, I said, is it that IGP will be the orders in the name of the IGP or the IGP is aware? But the IGP has every right to defy. That is what we call positive defiance. To defy, because it is the duty of the police to ensure there is peace in this country. And currently, the head of the police is Dr. Dampari. What is happening today is not any good sign. What is happening today is a recipe for anybody to take advantage and disturb the peace of this country. The injustice must stop. Media for Mutirata. Someone tell IGP, national security headed by an accountant in this country. Watching a radio station one from here interview. When there's no peace in this country, no journalist can work. You have to get up and speak. Speak to the nonsense that is happening in this country. But here NDC, we will continue to resist the oppressors' rule. We will make sure that Ghana Fuad decides on about body way this corrupt government, this government that have put in this country in a shameful manner. You bet 2 or more on the 7th December, and no amount of this thing. So on the day of elections, we are going to raise up the dead to come and vote against them. Yes, you do whatever they want to do, but we can tell them that we are not afraid of them. Tell them. That's what we say. We are not afraid of them. But it is your duty as a journalist to speak to the people. Tell them, because at the end, it is not the NDC as a political party that is suffering. You will also suffer.
Very well. You know, Joseph Yamin, but you follow keenly on this very particular issue now. On that. Thank you for your time. Joseph Yamin, the national organizer for the National Democratic Congress, the NDC.
Onua 95.1 FM. 95.1 FM. Yeah,